Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. So I figured out how to do it horizontally instead of vertically, but wonder if that's gonna mess with the chat part of it. I hope not, but it's okay. So I kind of cleaned up my space, got some water, figured a little bit hang out. Hey Mystical Misty, I'm so happy to have you here. It's cool to hang out. I just got the card you sent, but I haven't opened it yet because I've been so I wanted to savor when I open it, but thank you so much to that. I'm gonna light some incense. You know, it's crazy. I'm I was nervous the last time too. I just didn't say it. But I'm always, I don't know, I get still get nervous. Oops, as you can see. But that's okay. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. So, I was just gonna go over once again, I guess, everything that was, that's what I usually do, was just go over everything that was gonna be in here. And then I'm gonna, count the, count the stones so you can see who the winner is. I was surprised with how the numbers everyone was guessing, but I hope that way was fine. And thank you. Yeah, I felt like I did do good last time, but I'm just, hey Emily. It's fun to have you here too. I don't know why I'm nervous this time. I'm just, I don't know. It just, but okay. So, yeah, this was just there's gonna be other things plus this. Hey Audrey. I'm happy to hear you, or excuse me, see you here in the scrying mirror. Happy to have you here too. I guess I'll just share. I was gonna include one of those dollar bills and some of the items so you can make your own bigger version of that. You know, the ended up changing it to the Shores of Prosperity to be the name. This is the little sample of it. Bath bomb, and if in case you don't like baths and bath bombs, can make you a salt blend. I'll email you about it, in case you know the bath bomb won't go to use. But if you do like bath bombs, I used it for Ostara and it was so awesome. So I wanted to share one. I bought a couple of them. The beautiful green little swirly twirly kind of reminds me of a maypole green tapered candle. The stones that kind of go around that with the glass candle holder, as well as this is on a brown leather cord, so I play with black and brown leather cords. So these are the pendants that I was talking about. These are all tumbled by me, and of course my husband helps me with everything you know, sometimes I can't do with my claws, and then he's so crafty too. But on sterling silver bail, and then this is a green aventurine tumble. And this actually sat in a Rose of Jericho for a moon cycle. So that was something that I wanted to do, was any green aventurine pendant I ever make, it will have sat in a Rose of, because I have so many of them. I love Rose of Jericho so much. I let the green aventurines hang out in them, and then I wanted to you know, drill them so then they're blessed by the Rose of Jericho. You could fit it, and then they're just knotted, so you can undo that, you know, fit it, but it is big enough to put over your head. But everyone doesn't have the same size head, so I guess, like, you know, but okay, let me keep on going. And there's this little bay leaf that I wrote on in gold. You'll see that. And then there'll be, I always write like paperwork and like with this. So like there'll be like things that, to even go deeper into all of this. But the little potted plants, I realized the Dollar Tree gypped me. There's only 8 in here, even though it says 10. So it's kind of like, what the heck? But so I gave 8 seeds to go with each one. And then one of the wands from my little homey tree I loved chilling out with. This was like one of the first ones I made. And this one was actually made during Yule tide. So like you can actually see that video of like making that one. Hey, Miss Snazzy Z. This, like, the only thing that sucks about this one is the chat like disappears, which I don't like that. It's like, what's the point of, my favorite things are the ones you made. Pendant. Yeah, you know, I want, like, I would have never thought, like, I'm just like, I feel so blessed to share things that I've created, and then like to see you guys like have it, and then it's like in the background of like your video, or like seeing like people wear my, the jewelry, and just like, and then just to know that it does like help in some type of way, like I just love that so much. But I'm so appreciative of like every one of you. I've never had a chance to get a Rose of Jericho. Well, maybe one day. They're a little bit hard. I feel like they're just like, they can be hard to find, because I've been like fortunate that they've all come to me. I think I've only bought one. And that was just because I wanted a second one, but most of them have come through all the boxes and stuff, which is kind of crazy. But maybe like that would be like a cool thing to gift one of them, like a real, like, I don't know, I'd have to probably buy one, because I'm like, I have like these little relationships with all of them. But yeah, so maybe that would be a cool thing to gift. Thank you so much, Audrey. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna keep on going. I just wanted to like read all the chat, because I wanted to keep up with it. Because it was like, they disappear as I'm filming, so it's kind of like, that's not fun. But so I just charged all the, there was like, I've made more of these, but they were chilling outside during the full moon. This one was charged in the full moon too. And like I said, the knot this is the back, and then that's the front, so when you're wearing it. And then this was just the Ostara little banner. I don't want to take it out. I want to just leave it in here for you guys, but it's so cute. It says Ostara like long ways, and there's little fairies. I have one, and I actually just took it down because now I want to change my altar to be like, to embrace the water element, I feel like. So, and then there's some dragon's blood incense, the little mushrooms, the white sage, and little cinnamon stick. I tied these at the beginning of the year. A little green man with the little tree house, which is so cute. I have one hanging out with my desert rose downstairs. Some tumbled stones by me. There's a black onyx, black obsidian, blue chalcedony, a clear quartz point howlite, sodalite, spiderweb, jasper, and red jasper. And then there's like, I'll have stickers. There's gonna be extra things, of course. And then some of the Circle K like dirt. And then this was also a little spell candle I created. And I love that. I love how this smells too. This is lemongrass and eucalyptus scented with the green aventurine. This was one that was charging around it. And then this has just Rose of Jericho, butterfly pea flower, lemongrass, eucalyptus, and what was the last thing? Peppermint infused. But because I went heavy on the herbs on accident for that one though. But that goes with the sand. So okay, so that's like everything that I showed, and then there'll be a couple of like fun things I'll throw in there, because I've always done that with anyone that's won one knows I kind of throw extra things in too. And put these in here. Move this over here. And stickers. I've been seeing like butterflies everywhere. So I also was like thinking like afterwards maybe I'll pull some cards for you guys that are hanging out with me during this. But I'm gonna count these out. So we're gonna see who is the closest. Okay. So I got one. And these are all tumbled by me too. I just, I never would have thought about tumbling stones, and it's so crazy to like know how they looked before in the raw formation, and then something that the earth does for, thousands of years, millions of years, like you're able to do too. I just feel like it's so magical. This is actually just a quartz with malachite in it. So 1, 2, 3. This one looks like a little moon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 'Should like put them out like that. So you can kind of see them. 10, 11, 12. Septarian's hard to tumble. This one was kind of like tough one. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My bad. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Run away, Crystal. 23, 24, 25, and then I have like some mossy bits in here. 26, and 27. And then these are just, this was this little bag I have them sitting on. And these are just little like, little moss, eucalyptus, white sage. So there's 27. So who guessed closest to 27? It was actually the notorious BRG. She guessed 29, Beth Rittergoof. So she won the giveaway. So congratulations to Beth. I hope like that was a fun way of doing it. Oh no, Missy's like, not me. I was surprised that a lot of you guessed like so far up. It was like that many stones, but I guess it, you know, it is a big container. But yeah. So yeah, congratulations. I'm like, so just, I'll have my email in the, she has my email, so if you could just email me, you know, and I actually have her address and stuff too, but just so like, I know that she saw this video, just email me and then just like reply with your address and stuff. So like, I know that you like, cause I don't want to just like, you know, like just send an email because then it ruins all this. But let me see. I see you guys saying things. Oops. Oh my goodness. What happened to the... Oh my goodness. What's going on? Could someone just like say like something so... Okay. Okay. So there it is. Yes, yes. Congratulations. Oh, anniversary tonight. I guess tired because I figured they were all small tumbles. Yeah, I guess like, you know, I put a mixture of both, but I tried to like, that's how much, that's what would fit in there actually. So happy anniversary to Beth. Yes, I fill up similar container counted obviously my rocks were smaller. You know, it's actually funny because Snazzy Z, or you'll see Energy from the Stars, Mrs. Energy from the Stars, she won the first giveaway I ever did. That's actually how like, and then we became like beautiful friends since then. But I guess I actually had like a smaller container, and it is like, I believe that there was like 50, if I remember right, it was like 54 stones, and it's like a container like that, where this one's like bigger. So I guess, you know, I guess that was like the fun of it, you know, doing different containers. And then it was, these were actually all like crystals that were on my altar, during like in bulk, and then I just added some of the new amethyst tumbles because I tumbled some amethyst during in bulk. But yeah, so so I'm gonna put these stones away, and I actually thought it'd be fun to like I picked out different cards, whoops, to like maybe pull some cards. It doesn't want to stay open. Pull some cards for those that are here chilling and hanging out with me. Let me put these guys back. Look how like I loved this. The bloodstone. How like there's like the matrix and you know, the red jasper with the green chalcedony. I'll have to see, see, because like maybe like, you know, it's crazy to making a new email and like something. I remember like that happening, like personal emails. It happens in my personal email, that personal emails get sent to spam, and it's like those are the most important emails. Like, hello, like that's what I want to see, not like, you know, like, well, I'm like signed up to like these different like newsletters, so that's what like bulks up my email, and then they send me, and then because they send out those email lists, it sends up like spam things at times, and then I go and try to unsubscribe to those things. Oh, so I have to like, I've checked it because of like, I'm just like kind of coming back and doing things. I mean, I didn't see it, but I'll like make sure. I didn't check spam because I didn't really think spam would. I didn't really think of like checking the spam. It's like when I didn't see no emails, I was kind of like, I didn't think like, you know, I took it as a sign of like, oh, no one sent an email. So I'll check that when I get off of here. But thank you so much for sending me email though. Okay, so let me put that back. I took like, I have all these pictures, and I actually went by like the pool and took pretty pictures and stuff, and like, but it just, April's always like so crazy, and then like I just feel like the like time just like flies by so like fast. I'm like, how is today the 27th? Like, that's crazy. Today's the 27th and there was 27 stones in the that's crazy. But it's like, how is it the 27th? I feel like it was just like the 17th. So I'm just like, time is traveling faster than my mind. But I don't want to like go crazy on that. But anyways, so I pulled out, I was like, I wanted to play something a little bit different. I ended up buying actually that Crystal Grid Oracle deck that was in the Roots box, and I really love it. So I was thinking about maybe pulling a card from this. Hey, Moon Mama. Or it was actually like so beautiful earlier. I like pulled cards for me, and from the magical spell cards, and the Isis card came out when I was thinking about maybe pulling cards from the Isis Oracle deck. So did the Knowledge card. So it was like her wanting to share her knowledge, you know. So I was like, maybe I should like do this. So I was like, maybe I could do like this and this, like a little like a layer reading type thing. So yeah, I guess like whoever, I guess, how can I do an order? If you want to like put some type of green emoji, and then I'll like go by that order for like if you would like a card pull. Maybe like that would be like a cool way of doing that. So yeah, let me take these out. If you can hear that, that's like my cat. Like, I don't know, my cat's been like playing like crazy with her water bowl recently. She like, and then she gets it like in her face too. Sounds like a singing bowl. I like don't like, I like want to like flip the camera, but it's just like, but oh my gosh. Does anyone know like what is up with that? Like, she has enough water, her water is clean, it's like, I was reading that it's them being annoyed that you're not paying attention to them, which was like, of course. But, okay. Top chat, live chat. I wanna... Okay. So I'm gonna pull a card for Emily first. So which one should I pull from first? Okay, feeling this one. Okay, what does the Isis like to share? Like to share, Miss Emily. Okay, let me put that there, and then let me. Look how big this deck is. My email is on my about page, but it's also, I'll just give it to you, Discos Island Magic with a K, CK, at 369 at gmail.com. Oh, I can actually do this for you real quick. It's such a new email, I'm writing it wrong. Okay. So Discos with an S, Island, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Discos, yes, Island, Magic, 369 at Gmail. That was the first mistake I made the first time when I scratched it over here. So this is it. Discos with an S, Island Magic CK 369 at gmail.com. But it's also, woo, all my little petition papers fell out that I was making before. So yeah. Okay, but it's also on the community page. So if you ever, like, you know, need it again, in case I spelled it wrong, but I didn't. I'm sorry, I messed it up. It's new. I haven't made a new email in such a long time. Well, it's when I got married, it's when I made a new email. Or but actually before I got married. So I changed my name. But, okay, let me just message. Get back to the vibe. Back into the vibe. Okay. One card, please. Oh, wow. I asked for one card, though. Okay. So that'll be the one I read, like this one. Let's see what this actually... Success, soul star, purpose, and creation. I'll show them to you, but they're different. And then there's different stones, apophyllite, purpose. I promised myself I wouldn't, I broke that promise. I wouldn't reading cards that weren't just one, but this one came out in two too. Oh, actually 3. Okay, so this is for Emily. So we have first, it says Ancient Power Mysteries. The oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand for, symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you're guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. And then this is the artwork for it, which is actually, oh man, it's slipping my tongue, but it's an instrument the ancient Egyptians used. Miss Energy from the Stars would know. Oh man, it's my tongue. But you know, I feel like that goes with your YouTube. You know, I'm like so happy you have, you know, your YouTube channel, and it's been so fun to get to know you. But I get that's why I get with that a little bit. And then the next card was Past Life, Present Power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. And this is the artwork for that card. How beautiful is that? The hourglass. That was like, when I was a kid, that was the first thing I put on my altar. Because my altar was like, more like a meditation station. Because I would have like the candle, and then I would kind of sit in front of it and like meditate before I knew about like altars and like all that. Because I didn't even know. I feel like that's like the witchy card. That's like the card that kind of says like embrace, like when you're like, especially being like a witch, like that's just the embrace that witchy power in you. Which I just like confirmation from Miss Lady Isis. And then this is the last card, Wings of Isis. And it says, we have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into the human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. So it's just like your spirit guides just like popping in saying like, hey, we're here for you. We're chilling, we got you. Whatever you might need from us. And then the crystal oracle, the heart protection. What did I just say? Heart protection, pink fluorite from the crystal oracle. Is that what I just said? Oh my goodness. But this is the card that I asked one card for, card number 7. Where's that little card stand I had? Okay, this here. Let's read about it. Card number 7. So this card's about heart protection, structure, and balance. And then it's just cool, it shares what the crystals are within the grid, which is pink fluorite, amethyst, quartz, and optical calcite, which are all beautiful stones. Pink fluorite is a stone for your heart chakra. You may be in need of some heart protection. If you have recently gone through a breakup or lost someone you love, your heart may be vulnerable or to even the slightest bit of stress. Your heart just needs some space and protection to heal. When your heart is out of balance, it can affect all your other chakras, which can accentuate issues or just begin more sorrow. Let fluorite help protect you from any more undue stress and allow it to bring organization back to your life by helping you dissolve any negative energy that may attach itself to you. This card may also indicate your heart is guarded and a wall may need to come down to let love in. Pink fluorite will also assist you to stabilize your aura and aid in psychic work. As it operates with the third eye chakra, this is a perfect combination while working with heart issues. Allow your inner wisdom to help you through the situation. Maybe you are being guided to find what your heart truly desires. What makes your heart sing? Follow your intuition and come from a place of love, because when you do, you will no longer need protection of any sort. Your heart will shine so strongly, nothing will influence it. This is a time to bring balance and structure into your world. Fluorite has a beautiful solid shape, so call on this crystal to help you bring structure and balance back into your life. And then there's like a little exercise for each card to like kind of bring out, actually work the energy. It's cool because she talks about like shamanic journeying and stuff within this deck, which I really love because like I love that stuff too. But let me continue. If you're feeling vulnerable, it's important to keep your energy protected. Pink fluorite can be a difficult stone to source, so call on the spirit of the stone to help protect your heart and aura. It is also a good idea to do a tree of life grounding exercise each morning until you feel strong again. See how to use the card section. You can also wear stones that help ground you, such as hematite or petrified wood, or that deflect energy, such as obsidian or onyx. Black tourmaline is a favorite of mine to shift and absorb and transmute energy. It's a great protector. It's cool how she talks in this book too, because she talks like as she's talking to you, which I kind of like when like authors do that. But there's a little part that I take from that is I just like kind of get like that whatever you do, whatever you work on, you're like protected and guided. So because that's like the energies of Isis like kind of like made that I just see like angel wings, and I just see like them looking down at you, and like I feel funny like always like sharing like what my visionary part of like the card reading is, but I feel like that's like important. But yeah, I just like see like wings spread and out and looking down at you, and I also see like beautiful like blue or like blue feathers in a way, like dark blue feathers. It's kind of like I'm seeing like the lapis lazuli and the black tourmaline. So yeah, I don't know. That was like a part I was kind of seeing, but oh, thank you, Missy. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to, I want to like, I want to like actually, because when I started doing the readings, like I never like read for people, but like I really like feel like when it's like I don't want to keep all the stuff to myself, it's like if I could like share, like if I'm able to share a message with someone else through like being like intuitive and having those things, that's where I really love that the folk witch part of like things where like you're part of the community, you're sharing you're sharing like energy, and you're putting energy into the community, healing the community. And that's why like I love like the little community that we also have made. And and there's the part of me where I haven't been as active as like I would like to, but there's been like so many things that have been going on in like personal life, but I just like really appreciate you guys, and doing like I'd love to just like if I am able to like convey some type of message, I think that's just a beautiful thing, because it is, it's like, you know, it's like how many times can you read like cards for yourself and then like you know, like it's like I do wish like there was like, you know, someone I could like, you know, I wish it was like friends in person and stuff, but it just, this is so beautiful, you know. So I just love hanging out with you guys, and I'm happy to have you guys here. And then just getting to know you guys too, and then getting, you know, making the connections off of YouTube and everything too. So it's all so much appreciated. But let me continue. Well, I'm happy that the card fits, like it resonates. Just make sure that, you know, a good way to, it said grounding, like, and I know you love the color green. I really believe in like color therapy and like in the color vibrations and stuff. But like surround yourself with green. But also like, you know, you said you don't like pink. I think I remember like you saying you don't like pink, but maybe there's a reason why, you know, like this is like the shadow work time. Maybe there's a reason why you don't like pink. So maybe like hang out with like some pink and like, you know, just like get that yummy goodness. I love a lot of pink fruits and stuff, so and pink's like in my like top 5 colors I love, because like mauve, purple, a lime green, or like this rich green, orange slash yellow. But then I love blue too, so yeah, you're right. Yeah, you know, there's it's like it's weird. I never liked the color red, but I've always been surrounded by red, where to the point I even had and have like a red car. And like I felt like, and then when I did like a lot of root chakra work, I just like, then I was kind of like, yeah, I do like the color red. And then there was like weird things where things that were red made me like nervous, or like things like that, and it helped ground me in a way. Or like now I have so many red things in my house. I wouldn't say it's like I love like this like burgundy like color. I guess like here's a sweater. My towels are like this color too. I like this. This is like but red, regular red. Like it's okay color. But you know what I mean? But like, so I can almost like see that being almost something too. So yeah, I don't want to like keep on going. I'm gonna do a little starburst. A little starburst in between. These aren't as good as like the regular starbursts that are wrapped, but okay, let me. Hey Alicia, so cool to have you here too. I'm pulling cards for everyone. I announced the winner to the giveaway. Let me. Okay, so Misty and then Miss Snazzy are next. Okay. A little sip of water. The glorious BRG. I'm excited because it's so cool because I know how she loves tree things, and I feel like that's gonna be such great yumminess for her. But okay, so I'm gonna do a card from this first. Okay. Look how they're all blue. Thank you. Am I crazy? It's all blue. Okay. So I'm gonna read this last, but this is for Miss Mystical Misty, The Soul Journey, and this is Dumortierite, or do more to your right. I tried to look into that, and yeah, I don't think there's any growth pattern or anything that they were inspired by with that name. It actually just came from the guy that like found it. Okay, so you'll be after Miss Snazzy Zimu Mama. I'll go pull a card for you too. And thanks for letting her know. I feel like she would have watched the video. I feel like I'm excited for her to, because it's like tree stuff, and I know it's like her jam, you know. But okay, so this was the card that came out first, and this is the Divine Sun Child, and it says, "Blessings of the sun flow to you now. It is time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright and without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It is your time to shine bright." It's crazy because before I finished reading, I was thinking of like Litha. That's cool. So let me keep on reading. The sun and the moon. So this one's like Lunar Queen. I feel like that is like your vibe, Miss Mystical Misty. So I like see you just like doing your thing. The flow and everything. I'm just being silly over here. Okay, let's read about it. There is a divine feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment of as essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in the cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So it's like the, oops, yin and yang energy I get. The sun and the moon. Oops. It's funny how I keep dropping it. But then it's interesting because this is Soul Journey. So like in my mind's eye a little bit, there is just like, I guess it's like, it almost makes me like feel like your energy where like you might have been more like reclusive and more like to yourself, and now you're like feeling good about your power, because like how I'm like just seeing how she, you know, I'm not like I didn't ask any questions, you know, so I'm just like, this is really like just taking wings off of trying to like read you guys. But you know, I see how she's like looking down and kind of like, or like in this one she's just like with the falcon, she's like, yeah, look at me now, you know, like where you feel like more in tune with yourself now than you previously did, maybe within yourself or your power, because like Isis is the goddess of magic. But yeah, that's like just like because of like the Soul Journey card, so I like maybe like I like get that, you know, looking at the images. But let's read about actually we have, so I'm like so confused because like they say blue quartz is Demorderite, which it's actually like we got some of that in like the witch's moon, but like I have some like right here where this is like really like that's Demorderite, where especially where it has like this beautiful like ombre, orange, red orange, and it's slipping my mind what that how that inclusion happens. Like drawing, I'm like seeing it in my mind, but I like can't like voice it. But it's like, you know, I find that interesting. They say blue quartz is Demorderite. It's like the composition of the mineral isn't it's a little bit different, but I guess it's like maybe to some it's tomato type thing. But okay, enough of my crystal nagging, but it was when I was like looking up previously. So number 5, which is like the number of change, which is like fitting if that what, you know, with like that transformation energy. So this one is a card of soul journey, release, and patterns. And in here is Demorderite, kyanite, and quartz. Pretty grid to make. And it says about it, Demorderite is a stone to assist you in discovering your soul journey. Do you know what you are here to do? Do you know what you are here to do in this lifetime? Have you always had a sense of purpose that you must act on? Do you feel you may have brought a karmic life lesson or obstacles from past lives? Demorderite and kyanite can help you find your answers. Demorderite can assist your past life influences, and kyanite will help release blockages, allowing more flow into your life. It helps you to tune in to your intuition, which is always the key to unlocking the answers to your questions. It is a time to pay attention to what your soul is saying, a time to evaluate what your purpose is in this lifetime. Why are you here, and what you feel you need to be doing. You may already be on your way, but maybe there are contracts or agreements that have been made before reincarnating that you realize do not serve you in this lifetime. Excuse me. Demorderite can assist you to assist you to contact guides for help with these matters, which may lead to the removal of obstacles or give you new insight to keep you moving forward. Remember, all that you need to do is ask for help. Your soul knows its way, so ask for guidance. Automatic writing can be very beneficial, or even just writing down questions for yourself to answer. Write the first thing that comes to mind and trust in what you write and receive. There's like something I want to say, but I'll read the exercise part. I'll read that first. Demorderite may not be readily accessible stone, so meditating with this card and calling in the spirit of the stone may be the perfect solution. Remember that the physical stone is a manifestation of energy that resides in it, so you can call on the energy at any time. Make sure you keep a journal or notepad handy for when you finish. Set your intention for your meditation, which might be something such as gaining guidance on the next steps of your soul journey or finding your soul purpose. Keep in mind that your soul purpose will not always be completely revealed to you because There are steps you must learn along the way. So don't be disheartened if you don't know yet. There might be, or excuse me, there might not be one purpose, and there may be many, or there could just be a common theme for your life, such as creating peace wherever you go. Call on the crystal spirit to guide you. Call on the spirit of kyanite to help you release the the hold you hold you from your soul journey, and record all the information or images you get with meditation. So there's like there's like a couple of things, there's like a lot of things that were going through my mind, but I wanted to read it before I just started going everywhere. First, okay, I should go back to It was card number 5, right? The screen's too small. So I was gonna say, first I was like kind of talking about the blue quartz, because sodalite will grow within blue quartz too. So like that's why I am talking about like the mortarite. It can't be blue quartz, because blue quartz, that's how sodalite is created. Because well, like sodalite that'll be the blue inclusions, but the blue mineral composition is different. So that's why it's like there are 2 different stones. But I didn't say that part, so I realized when I was like reading. But that's like, but because they are so complementary, you could use sodalite, if you don't have the mortarite. Talking about the remover of obstacles and stuff, if you ever worked with the Ganesh, the elephant, deity, I wonder if you even gotten that pendant from the Witch's Bounty when I was watching, how long you've been subscribed to them, or like when you were getting the pendants. That was one of the first pendants I got from them, other than actually this one. But when it was talking about removing soul contracts, I made a video. I guess I didn't I didn't post for some reason. I don't know, it confuses me. But you can do a violet flame ritual, where, and I'll even send you the info. Oh, good night, Emily. I see night. Wait, good night, Emily. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. But you could do a violet flame ritual, which is violet flame is like to do with past life karmas, and like it's like a really simple, as long as you have like a little cauldron, because you're gonna be making a big flame. And then you just need like lavender, Epsom salts, lavender, herbs, lavender oil, and I actually like to work with chevron amethyst. This one isn't the one there's another one that's like beautiful, and it's like to use it for the violet, because it looks like a flame in a way, violet flame. So like chevron amethyst, like working with even a chevron amethyst, because this is a chevron amethyst. It's just a different variety of growth, can actually be something you should do. It's like something I'm like feeling, and then like working with your throat chakra, because of the blues. I'm just like all this blue. Or working with the element of water within your workings, or like beginning to work with the element of water, which that's actually like I just shared that I'm changing my altar to be like to celebrate the element of water actually, and to be like sea witchy, because it like fits with actually with like the box, one of the boxes that came this month. But yeah, so I hope that like you loved that. Catch up with the chat. I just saw like everyone, I saw the Emily going checking out, but it's weird the vertical way the chat disappears. Okay. This is so I'm thankful that like you did resonate with it. Hey Erla, it's okay. I showed the stuff again, and we count out the stones and the glorious BRG one. So I believe Miss Nazi is is the next one I was gonna pull cards for. Oops. I will definitely send you, like, I learned it from another witch, the Violet Flame ritual. I actually sent Miss Sassy, I made her a candle too to do it, and I wrote it out and everything for her. But it helps remove any soul ties from your previous life, or any like soul contracts you might have made in a previous life, which is kind of like how you're gonna know in this life, you know. But I recorded like doing it. I have to see if it's still on my phone, because maybe I could just like re-upload it. But because it is from like, I redid it in February, and then I actually shared it with the beautiful energy from the stars. And she was like, you want to make sure you have a cauldron though, like real cauldron, not like one of the little pipsqueak ones like that we get like, woo, one of the bad boys. I'm so thankful when my husband like got me that, because I was like, I was trying to use this before. This was like the first thing I ever got. It was like such a nightmare. That was the lid flying, but okay. Let me, ooh, oh my gosh. Use one of these little incense. I like to have an incense going. To just say thanks to my spirits. Okay. Well. Okay. Sandalwood, yummy. Okay. What does Snazzy see? There we go. One. And Miss Mouse says hello. This Lady Ice is particular. Thank you. Okay. It's funny again, the green. Okay. Let me put this. Yeah. Green. So we have card number 64, Bigger Picture, and the stone's Wave Light, which is a beautiful stone. It looks like a barnacle when you see it in the Mother Rock. Mia did confirm. She's like, yep. So I felt like a second card needed to come out, so it was funny the green came out. This is the first time I'm pairing like these two decks because this deck is new. I've had it for maybe like a month. But I'm like loving the pairing. I guess it's because it's like two of my favorite things. But okay, so let's keep on going. So this was the first card that came out. So beautiful. I love Jimmy Mayton's artwork, and then Elena Fairchild's just art like things. Yeah, a lot of green. So heart chakra energy maybe too again. Miss Snazzy. It says about the dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you into her, or excuse me, calls you in, or excuse me, I'm jumbling my words. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, and prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. So this is like, I know you have like the big deck of this too, but like when I get this card, this is like the card that's like the hello, I like to work with you. That's like Lady Isis saying like you should work with me when next time you need me. I'm like, I want to be there for you. So like that's like, you know, what that for like me, that's what this card is, which is beautiful. What was this? Bigger picture. So like that goes with that pretty well. So let's see what the other one says. And there he is, the hubby. Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding. Even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life, your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Oops. And I know that like we had the conversation about the masculine deities coming out, you know, during this time, like both of us are like seeing like the green man and then like goddess versus god energy and stuff. So I feel like that's like working with Osiris and Ra. It's like and then kind of like there he is. I just feel like that's like that's very fitting. Let's see. Okay. I believe 64 was the card. I believe that was basically like the knock too, like, because it was almost like the same message, and it reminded me of like the sun and the moon energy, too, like the masculine and the feminine. So let's see, the card number 64 is about the bigger picture, clearing the way, and compassion. And then within this grid is wave light, quartz, and adventuring. Let me, I guess like, this is like the tripod's like one of those bendy ones. So it's kind of funny to play with. So let's read about it. Wavelite, a phosphate mineral that forms clusters, comes in a beautiful shade of green, from emerald pale and bright to apple green. It's time to look at the bigger picture. There may be something you need to look at from a different point of view and change your dialogue about it. Do you want something better for yourself but can't work out why it's not manifesting? You might be looking at it from the wrong angle. For instance, you might want to leave your job so you can follow your passion, and your question it keeps returning to, when am I going to leave? Instead, say to yourself, I look forward to living my passion of helping others. Feel the difference in energy or emotion that comes from both of these statements, one coming from a place of hopelessness, desperation and negativity, and one from positivity, optimism, and joy. When you change the dialogue you keep repeating, you also change the emotions of the statements. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Take a deep breath, step back, and focus on what is in front of you. Answers are not always black and white, and sometimes the truth is something you don't see. Ask what the bigger picture is, what you are not seeing, and how can you learn from this? Remember that you are here to learn lessons and grow, and we are not perfect. You are human, and when you step back to see the bigger picture, you can see things with more compassion and love. And then there's a little exercise for this card, and it says, if there is a situation you need to see from a different angle, then journeying or meditating with Wavelight could be very beneficial. Set the intention of the journey or meditation as being helpful, being able to see the bigger picture, and ask for spirit to guide you to see from different angle what you're not seeing in this moment. You could also ask for spirit to show you in your dreams or send you a sign. Calling an eagle or owl medicine is also good for this work, as they soar high above and see with such precision. Owls can see well in the dark and seek out truth, so if something is hidden, an owl will help you find it. It's cool because we got a lot of like owl energies from the boxes this month. By a beautiful owl. Exactly through the light change. You know, it's kind of crazy because it's like, it's sometimes you're like so excited about something, or like, and then there's sometimes where it's like the opposite. It just like things aren't, you're like kind of like, this could be a little bit better, and like you want to change that immediately, but it's like you have to like, it makes me just think of like the Chariot card, where some, that the card can be like going full force, but there's also the meaning to it where it's like taking the map out and looking at, making sure you're taking the right directions to go to where you're going. Like I know I'm like one of those people that like, even though I know I'm like going to a sort, like if it's like a couple hours, like if it's somewhere I've only gone to like once or twice, I still will put the GPS on to like just make sure, like have my phone plug in with the GPS and just make sure I'm like, just in case, and I feel like that's like that step back to like just make sure like, you're taking the right you're taking the right directions, so yeah, I love that resonated with you, and I always love I just think I love these readings that are coming out too. I believe Moon Mama was next, and then I know that there was some of you that came in, I believe after I kind of said that, I said to like leave, I guess, like everyone used the green clover, which was cute. I just put a green clover in the chat to like, so I could like do whoever pops up next in the chat for like the green, with the green clover, I'll pull a card for you, like in that order, you know. So like Moo Mama is gonna be like this time. So yeah, if you would like a card pull, if not, I think that we've been hanging out here for a little bit, but it's okay too. Yeah, let's pull a card for this Moo Mama. One card, please. Woo! Wow. Solutions. Ooh, the Hypersynth, which is like the money stone, like a money attractor stone. It's actually so funny that they like, there's some casinos that don't allow this like crystal in the casino because it like, you know, like it's like that kind of crazy of a stone. So that's like funny that that stone came out. So let's put that there. And been liking the 2 cards, Miss Isis. Thank you. Okay, so we have Ancient Power and Ancient Power Mysteries and the Spirit of Isis. Oh, so this was didn't you get this card too, Mystical Misty? So this was the Oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice, whether through spoken or sung, or through what you write, speak about, or excuse me, I think Emily got this. Yeah, Emily got this one. I'm sorry. let me continue. Through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically, you have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. Yeah, it was Emily. Yeah, I'm sorry, Misty. I just feel like that's like that confirmation once again. I know like you know you don't actually speak in your videos, but your videos that I love the card pull videos you do, the collective pulls, and there's so many people that resonate with them, and I think that's such a beautiful thing. I feel like that's just another confirmation to keep doing what you're doing, because it's beautiful. I love seeing them. And then the Spirit of Isis. So here's this one. She's fierce. Look at that headpiece. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one says, Spirit of Isis, beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph. It will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. So I feel like that's just like the little invitation to work with her. I know that I saw the Bridget like candle, but maybe there's and then you were talking about Lilith. Maybe there's a goddess that like you have been like wanting to work with. Doesn't have to be her. She comes out in a lot of different ways, but maybe there's just a particular goddess you've been resonating with and you would like to work with. But like I said, like I feel like these are like literally, because goddess Isis is like the goddess of magic, so she's almost like very similar to Hecate in a way, you know, but she's also the goddess of healing and the divine feminine. So it's like, and resurrection, taking care of the people. So like, but maybe there's like a different goddess that like maybe vibe with, but I almost like, to me, I would almost recommend any practitioner or anyone that is dabbling in magic to just give goddess Isis a try because of how nurturing and healing she is. You know, she's very motherly and very soothing. That's why I love her. Okay. What's going on? Let me. Oh, I didn't really. Okay. Did I miss something? No. Okay. I'm sorry. But, okay, so, yeah, let me keep on going. So this was, I don't think I can, yeah, I can't zoom. Well, it's live. But card number 27. How many stones are in the little trinket box? So this is solutions, relationships, and discovery. I guess it's kind of like what I was talking about. Maybe finding a deity or a goddess to work with. That's kind of interesting. So that in the grid there's hypercinth, quartz, and yellow mica. And then it says about it, here we have solutions and discovery. A grid resembles the medicine wheel that is based on the 4 directions and that many cultures around the world use. Each direction may be meditated or journeyed upon depending on what you are in need of answers to. Hypercinth will illuminate the way for you while also being an anchor to the earth. Remember that there are always many directions you can take in life, and each will have its own lesson. Hypercinth is a very calming and grounding stone that also illuminates the way forward. You must always make decisions in this manner, being calm and grounded. Yellow mica is also there to aid you in your problem solving. You may wish to place this card in a specific direction of the medicine wheel and meditate on it to gain insight into an issue you are needing guidance with, or you may wish to discover what each direction on the wheel has to offer. Hypercinth has a beautiful inner sheen that reminds you of your inner reflection. What you receive in this world is a reflection of your inner self. See the beauty of what you are within, and you will begin to see the beauty of the world around you. Discover who you truly are on the inside, and you'll find many answers to your questions in life. Call on the help of Hypercinth to protect you from the outside stressors so that you can find solutions and you're calm. And then the exercise. What do you need to shine a light on? What questions do you need answered? Shamanic journeying with Hypercinth or journeying to meet the crystal spirit can be beneficial. Follow the instructions for shamanic journeying. There's something where you can do, I'll talk about that. You might like to meet them in a medicine circle in a particular direction, or they may face a specific direction that you should take notice of. Ask a question, request the spirit guidance, trust what they show you, and record what you experience. Keep coming back and forth if you don't get anything immediately, and if you see the answers come from different directions. So, if you don't have a crystal, you can get a clear quartz point. Let me try to find clear quartz Almerian, if possible. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I got a biggie and a smallie. So you can get any type of clear quartz point, okay? And get a picture, or now that we have like, you know, like videos of things, you can even watch a video just to get like the idea of seeing the crystal, to like kind of visualize it. And you can program, you know, the clear quartz by visualizing what other stone you would like it to be, you know, and you program the clear quartz. And especially if there's like barcoding in a clear quartz point, these are the ones that, you know, are ones that are really good at being programmed. I mean, it happens a lot. You know, the barcoding, and barcoding is when it has that flash, and you'll feel it's very, I mean, the lines, it's different than a Lemurian. See how it looks like a barcode? And you'll see that more often in clear quartz than, you know, let's say something like this, something that has the striations, or the steps like this, you know. But these are also, it's mostly barcoding. But there is, the steps are like what the Lemurian is, like up there. I'm not in the best lighting to like show that, but that's like Lemurian. And then like how this is the whole thing, that's like a Lemurian because of how the whole thing looks, you know. But I could keep on going, but I'm just trying to say you can program a clear quartz by studying another stone, visually knowing like what it looks like per se, like labradorite, you know, how it has the flashes, the layers, the beautiful colors that the labradorite has within it, and just like visualize that. And while you're visualizing, to rub the stone, especially you know, towards you, since you're bringing that energy towards you, it's something you're with the intention. But you know, you could program a clear quartz to really have the energy of any stone. It's that visualization that makes, that's powerful, that you can, you know, charge this. So a little tidbit, but yeah, so you know, you don't have to have, you know, the hypersynth, but it's like, I would almost like say if you have like a obsidian, golden sheen obsidian, that would almost be like a good substitute in a way because of the similarities between them. But yeah, so let me see. I didn't see the chat. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so person. So I see Misty was like the last person that said something. So I hope I didn't lose you guys, but so yeah, I think that's like it. I don't want to take too much time. I just figured I dove in a little bit deeper. I'm like kind of showing like the true ways I like read cards a little bit more on camera, because before I was like, you know, just kind of pulling a card just to pull a card. But you know, I get messages and things that go with it too, so I feel like, you know, I want to share those things as well. So yeah, unless there's someone else that's here, I see six people. So if there's anyone else, unless it was all you beautiful ladies that were hanging out with me through all this, if there's anyone else. If not, that's it. Could pull a card for you before I log off. I know that there's supposed to be something a little bit fun that's gonna be going on in a couple of hours, around like 9. So a little zoom. So I'd like to try to pop in on that since I missed the last one. But yeah, if anyone else like a card pull from the Crystal Oracle and a little message from Lady Isis, you want to do that? Yeah, you're okay, Misty. Thank you. And thank you, Alicia. Oh, the extra insight. Okay. Oh, Witchy Farm Girl. Hey, girl. I'm happy to have you here. So yeah, I'm just chilling, chilling like a villain, but I really had fun with you guys. Yeah, I was like, did she just pop in? Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is long. It's probably, what, 90 minutes is about an hour and a half. So I'm just gonna, if someone stays this long, I'm gonna pull Silver Soul Fox. Really enjoyed like the collective thing. If someone does stay this long, I'm pulling a card for anyone that watches this in the future or you know, misses this and wants to see it. That's okay. Okay. I'm going to give this a good snuffle nuffle. This is for anyone that is Lisa, did you want a card pull before I did a collective pull? Like for those that are watching like for later. I think maybe I did see I'm so sorry if I did miss you. Did you put a little shamrock too? Did you want a card pull, Lisa, or you're okay and I'll do the collective one? I'm sorry if I missed. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do it. So just reading for whoever that watches this. Later in the future. So that's crazy. I was watching a video from someone posted 3 years ago and it like resonated with me. I shamrock slate. So it's like, I think that's like a cool thing to kind of like do the collective thing. So, ooh, beautiful. A prophecy stone. Those are so cool. There's like one right here. It's actually like it's a pyrite it's a pseudomorphite type stone. This pyrite inside of it, which is really like, they like come from North Africa. So like really ancient energy within them, which is beautiful. So I think that's really fitting for the Isis oracle. Okay. So we have past life, present power. I believe we saw this card previously, the Hourglass. Beautiful. I think Mystical Misty got this. This is the one I was thinking of. So it says, as the soul grows in service to the great feminine in her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. The resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. And oh, that's so beautiful. This is the next card. Lady Sekhmet in the background. Temple of Carnelian. I put my carnelian bracelet. I haven't worn it in a while, actually. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied in more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. It's time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel, you know, it's like funny because carnelian is like the stone of action, and like also like creativity, and then it like it's perfect stone to balance your lower chakras, you know, because of the colors. It's able to come in perfect, like, because it's like black, deep red, orange, yellow. So it's like all your lower chakras, it balances so well. So that's awesome. And then I feel like that would be a good combo, like this and a carnelian. Past life power. Gathers. I'm like trying to like get like a message, like to put these together. Sorry, hold on. I just feel like it's like to just like take that leap. I'm like seeing the Fool in my head, like take that leap, do that thing, whatever like you want, like whatever you've kind of like been stopping yourself to do, to kind of do it. Don't be afraid. It's like kind of like I'm hearing like I wish I would have. I keep hearing that, you know, instead of like you'd rather have more I did that than I didn't do that, you know, like, because you always question the what ifs, you know, so I almost get that from this. And then like Sekhmet is like she's like, you know, like don't mess around, like she's like, you know, she's like serious, like you should do, like, get this done, you know, like especially with the Hourglass too. And then I feel like that fire in a way. That fire. And then prophecy number 39. So let's read about it. So in here is, in this grid is the, they bring that up like that. And then it's like the spiral, which is beautiful. I almost see Metatron like in there. The Metatron Sacred Geometry. So in the gray, there's Prophecy Stone, Amethyst, Quartz, Optical, Calcite, and Onyx, which is interesting. This. Oh, that's okay, girl. Have a beautiful evening too. Onyx, the sardonyx, I always have a hard time saying it, is a combination of onyx and carnelian. So that's like kind of cool that the carnelian card came out. So it's almost like maybe that would be a cool stone to work with for those that are watching. So this card represents prophecy, guides, and answers. And it says about it, prophecy stones are very unique and mostly come from the white deserts in Egypt. Like I said, put right there. I was like, so when I received this like a couple years ago, now I have a couple of them, but this one I specifically got in a box, and I was like, oh, that's so bomb, because I knew the story about it. From the white deserts in Egypt, beautiful shamanic journeying stone to get like past life answers from something like this, especially if you resonate, you know, with North Africa or the Mediterranean in general. They are pseudomorphs or minerals that take the form of other minerals. In this case, limonite and hematite take over a maricite and pyrite structure, leaving the original shape intact but forming with a new molecular structure. Drawing this card could indicate that some searching in the future may provide answers to the questions you seek in the present moment. It may be time to call on your guides or do some meditation or shamanic journeying. This card also shows that the decisions you make now will take you where you're meant to be in the future. So it's up to you to decide where you need to be so you can take the necessary steps to get there. Prophecy stones have very high vibrations that help ground energy. They also work with third eye and therefore useful in meditation and astral or visionary work. Formulate a question that needs answering and ask for answers from a higher source. What you can't see in the future are the possibilities and paths that lie before you. Your future self and your guides can see these paths and the decisions that lie before you. There may be many paths to choose from, but it is you who needs to make the decision. And the exercise says, shamanic journeying to meet your future self can be an extremely beneficial tool to help you through current situations or to give you guidance on the next steps to take. Meditating with this card on this card or stone and asking for guidance to come to you would be beneficial. Yeah, this is like, I was meant to say, like, this is beautiful ancestral stone too. Ancestral work. It's a beautiful stone to work with for ancestral work. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me through this. I'm excited for Miss BRG to learn when she that she won this giveaway. She guessed 29, so that was the closest to 27. So yeah, thank you so much. And I'm close to 500, so like there'll be another one, you know, soon. So don't be bummed if you didn't win this one. And yeah, so I'm gonna put these away. See if there was anyone else in the chats. Great readings. What is the name of the Crystal Grid deck again? Oh, here. Crystal Grid Oracle. And it's the deluxe edition, which I love it. There's like, how many cards are in here? I believe it's like 74, right? Oh no, 72. Yeah. And like, I love that the last card is Intuition, like a grid you build. And talking about grids, I'm almost done with my how to build a crystal grid video. I was putting that together because I thought that would be fun, because no one talks about like the desire stones, the way stones, the generator. I've never really seen anyone say that. I just see people like talk about, you know, just kind of putting the stones together. So I want to like teach you guys that, because then I want to see you guys make them and tag me in it and all those good things. But yeah, I always get that one. When I got that deck, I couldn't like pass that one. I was like, that one's so me. And then this is like, I'm loving this new combo. So yeah, so thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. It means so much. I had fun with you guys. And maybe like, I was so nervous about, for some reason, like, even though I've like gone live, like I was just like so nervous about doing it again, but it was really fun. I think it's more fun to interact while doing things. So maybe in the future, like, I'll pop on here, you know, just to like maybe like doing spells, or maybe just during the cards, or just hanging out. There was like anything that would be like fun. But yeah, thank you so much, Misty. And I just appreciate you. And so yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish the video and click out. But this was really fun, and yeah, so yeah, I guess, you know, if you haven't already, you know, subscribe and hang out, and I hope you have fun. And I'll be checking my email after this, make sure, because I didn't mean to miss any emails. I just didn't think that there was. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you all have a beautiful night. I'll see you next one. Sending much love and light. Please stay safe out there, make good choices, and I'll see you next one. Bye, guys.